Hello viewers, and welcome to another Project Cars video. This is the last of the Project Cars videos I'll be using on the Formula Rim for the moment, and I thought I'd pick a regular course, Monza. Now obviously this is pre-alpha, very early, so the AI is not complete. I'll always point that out, and so you're going to see some action here in turn 1. There we go, mass pile-ups, and I'm thinking, do I cut across or do I just go across the bumps here? I'll go across the bumps and be fair. I could have just gone down the escape road, but that would be sensible. On the power then, and avoiding this guy, and he decides to turn in on me, so I thought better of it. I could see he wasn't even going to consider me there. Bit of road experience required on that one. Into the chicane. And going very wide, giving him space. So it turns out I could have actually overtaken there. I wasn't really certain what he was doing. He slowed down so much. Into the Lesmos. Now you'd normally use the curbing on the outside, the runoff here and here, but I'm finding that the runoff, the grip there's something wrong with the grip there, so it spins out the car when it shouldn't, basically. So that's something that feels more like a wet track, if you like. Just avoid those curbs entirely. So you'll see me coming off the power to avoid those curbs as much as I can. And again, there's a massive lack of grip all through this section. Ascari. We go down this back straight, long back straight. Great place to see the cars going flat out. Before onto the brakes, down a couple of gears. And that was a strange one there. He got on the power and I got on the power, and then he just came out the power. Again, that's just a little thing with racing with this AI at the moment. It makes strange decisions occasionally. But again, I point out this is very early in development, so there's a long way to go. Not all the braking markers are there yet, so in fact I can't see any of the boards, so I've been using other things to use as my braking markers. I just decided to avoid turn 1, and I think I was glad I did, looking at the replay, because it was a total melee going on. Basically at the moment, when a car crashes, it's not removed from the course, so all the cars come around every lap and just smash straight into it. Visual damage is on. It's only visual damage at the moment. There's no point running proper damage, obviously. Otherwise we'd all be out on the first corner and going sideways. So working up through the order. This is an overcast day. Obviously they're very sunny days as well, and at the moment the sunshine's pretty bright. I have trouble seeing some of the corners properly in the sunshine, so I've gone for this overcast look. I'm looking forward to testing this on all the different games. So I was playing a little while ago on R Factor 1. You know, R Factor 1 running at maximum still looks very impressive. Got fantastic replay cameras in it as well, and hopefully in a few weeks time I'd like to start doing some online sessions with people on the forum. So that's something which I'll let you guys know about when the time comes, and then run some online sessions and get some sensible people together who want to race cleanly, have some fun. I like to race cleanly and just have a proper race with people. Not so much about the winning within reason. It's about just having a good race and knowing when you have track position and when you don't. And so many people don't know when they have or don't have the corner. It makes it difficult sometimes. And again, that's just a period like we were seeing earlier with the braking, is that it's very difficult to race against erratic drivers sometimes when they're not driving in a sort of consistent manner. Such a nice flowing course. It's very much a love-hate course for people, though. There are a lot of people that really dislike Monza and find it boring. I don't know why. I think these corners, Lesmos here, have a lovely flow to them. Really nice. You get the car in, then you get on the power, and the car just goes out nice and wide. You'll see me using the curbing, but I can't put my foot down if I go on the curbing there. So that's just through. You'll see I backed out again there. It's just through. Unfortunately, I'm a creature of habit. It's dry weather, and I'm using the curbs as I normally would. But if you put your foot down normally using the curbs, you're losing time. So every time I've done that, I've lost a fair bit of time. Through Ascari, it's very difficult through there at the moment. There is a considerable lack of grip. I think a lot of that also is down to my throttle issues that I'm having, but that's as I say, that's down to my own equipment. And I think once I get up to the G25, then I should be able to get a much better banker of what everyone else is experiencing right now. And what are you finding of the T500? I'm also interested with T500 users, how you're finding that on both project cars and R-Factor 2. How are you finding it? Is it the wheel of choice? Would you rather use that than a G25? Now, I made a mistake there. I took my eye off. I was looking at the crash, thinking how am I going to drive around it, and then locked up my front wheels. Came off the lock so I could turn the car in. Obviously, I've got ABS and all the aids off, so that's it now, trying to focus on the last few corners. I do have a problem. If you watch my screen in the bottom corner, you'll see it freeze on the second part of this chicane here. And, oh no, not that lap, must be the next one. I know it froze at one point, it sends me off nearly. I like the helmet cam though, it gives a nice field of view there while moving, turning into the corners, looking at the flexing of the mirrors you'll see in the winds. It's just nice little details they're adding. It's all the time. We talk about visually and physics, but it's important that both components are correct. You have a complete package on a modern game, and we'll be seeing how everyone else is doing. Certainly Assetto Corsa is coming a long way, and R-Factor on maximum settings, R-Factor 2 looks better all the time. So on to the final lap. It's the final lap where you'll see it stick. Now, again, it's something to do with fraps. If I use fraps while I'm racing round, it can cause a few problems. So what am I going to be playing then? So we've got this coverage today. We've got a bit more from Ross in terms of Forza. He'll be doing the Forza coverage from now on, and PAX. We're looking for videos. I'm going to get back to you guys. It's always difficult to know what to do in terms of videos and people to supply video content that we can also show on the channel, because obviously I run it all on my own at the moment. It's hard work. I've not had a break over Christmas. I've been working every single day, so that we're kicking off 2013 in good shape. That was the stick there, some of you may have noticed, and it sent me off. Something to do with fraps, I don't know, something to do with the car that had gone off, so the whole game paused for about 2 seconds. I think that's the one thing that lets me down with PC gaming is the fact there is so many things that seem to, games don't seem to work. You turn a game on and it will just go back to the desktop for no reason, or when you're in the middle of a race and strange things happen. It can crash a lot more. They're less stable than, say, console games. That's the one issue I am finding, but I will share those experiences with you guys as I learn. So around these final few corners then, I hope you've enjoyed these first 3 videos on Project Cars. They're the first of many to come, and as I say, over the next few days it'll be quieter now while I change my wheel and test out some other games, and then we'll have some more videos again from later next week as I work my way through. But that's it from me for now, viewers. As ever, more soon.